Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a review on the Morphe 2 collection. It's not a collab with Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. That's their last name, I hope it is. But they're like the face of it. I'm going to be reviewing it. This is what the box looks like. I like the logo, it's pretty cute. This collection is an extension of the Morphe brand, and I'm pretty sure it's to target younger audiences or to just target people with a more natural type of makeup style. So it's not targeted towards me, but there are some hits, I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys basically what was in the box, and I'm gonna use everything that I was sent. I wasn't sent the brushes or the bag, but I'm pretty sure the brushes are good because they look like their normal brushes and their normal brushes are good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a tutorial type thing with it. I'm gonna do like a really natural summer makeup look type of vibe. I think it goes along the lines of what this makeup is supposed to be used for. I mean, obviously makeup can be used for anything, but I just see a natural glowy look in my brain when I picture this line, so that's what I'm gonna do. So the boxes came like this. I'll talk about the prices and everything as I use it, but there are skin tints, there's cheek and lip mousses, there's jelly eye shimmers, glosses for face and eyes, or there's one gloss for that. And then there's lip oils and the brush collection, which I don't have, but that's a part of it as well. And I'll talk about each thing like as I'm using it. First, I guess I'm gonna use the skin tint because I'm gonna do my face first for once in my life, because I'm not gonna do eyeshadow, they're just jelly stuff. So it comes in 20 shades, which obviously isn't ideal, but it's a new extended thing, so I don't think that the shade range is as where it could be. But they are just skin tints, so it's not like it's a high coverage foundation. Like, I genuinely don't think the shade has to match perfectly, but it obviously needs work. Like, the range is not the best. There's worse, but there's also obviously way better. But I already took 3 of the shades out. I gave 2 away, and I'm gonna use 1. I found my shade, so that's why there's some missing, but they look like this. Those are the first lighter type of shades, and then these are the darker ones. This is the darkest shade. Obviously needs some work done. They'll probably extend it as they extend the rest of the line, since there's only like 5 products to begin with, but that was so scary. And these are a water-based formula, so they will separate. That's what the card said on the packaging. I'm gonna prime as per usual, like how I usually prime. I moisturized already and I used the e.l.f. hydration primer. That's not a primer, that's a moisturizer. And then I'm just gonna use my normal primer, which is the Laura Mercier Hydrating Pure Canvas Primer. And then for my pores, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And my bangs look so disgraceful right now, but it's okay. Man, I typically don't do reviews, and that's when everybody clicks off like, oh, she's not qualified for this. But I'm actually super excited to review this because I think the last makeup brand I reviewed was Fenty, and that was obviously a long time ago. So funny. Sometimes I just say things and I'm like, oh my god, that's one funny bitch. Like, she's a funny girl. Anyways. Okay, now for the skin tint. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this shade Hint of Creme. Is that the thing? Shade number 2? It says shake gently. Just kidding. Dude, I don't know what I smoked today. But it's working. I'm just gonna be using a sponge, a really dirty, gross sponge for this. With tinted moisturizers, I typically blend it in with a brush and then I pat it in with a sponge. I'm not gonna do that right now just because it seems kind of high maintenance. Also, this is considered a skin tint, sheer to medium coverage. I'm just letting y'all know. It retails for $17, so I guess we'll see how this goes. I tried it on my sister earlier and it did look really good, but everything is not what it seems. Put a lot. So far, she's looking pretty banging. Like, obviously we'll see how it works with powder and everything, but like, it does look like my skin. It does cover a lot, more than I was expecting. So first impressions, it does look super good. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Like, it does look really good. The natural girls will go crazy for it. Because I'm going crazy for it, and I'm not even a natural girl. I would say it definitely is sheer to medium coverage, because there's obviously some spots that are still showing, like my moles, freckles, whatever you want to call them. But it does give me coverage. Like, it doesn't look as red as it did before, so. Good! I'm going to bronze with the Fenty bronzer. So next is the cheek and lip mousses. These are insane. I'm not gonna act like I haven't used this formula before, because I definitely have, and it's definitely amazing, and it'll rock your effing world. In this line, there are 4 available shades, and they're $12. I tried this formula in the Maddie Ziegler launch. They sent me that collab as well. The Maddie Ziegler collab came with these 2 shades, which are just so cute, and I love them. I use them for my cheeks and my lips, and I didn't think that I would use them because I was like, it's kind of weird, like it goes on your cheeks and your lips, like I don't know, like the idea of it just made me like, word, what? In this launch, there's 4 different shades. They are pretty light. I wish they would have came out with more shades with their skin stuff. I'm hoping that they add more to it, but these are the 4 shades. They're very pale. But in the Maddie Ziegler one, they have one that's a little bit darker. Darkest one in the Maddie Ziegler one. This is the darkest one in the second launch. So these are the shades that this launch came with. There's Dream, For You page. Oh, because they're TikTokers. Amaze and Wish. I think I'm gonna use Dream and For You page. Definitely is a mousse consistency. They have a matte finish, especially if you use them on the lips. I like to use them on the lips with a gloss on top of it. That's what it looks like. So it's a mousse, literally. And I just rubbed it in with my fingers. So I've been using these, as I said. And I think I've decided that I like these more than cream blushes. They're easier to blend, and it's also easier to control how much product you put on. Yeah, it looks good. The skin tint hasn't budged or anything, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face makeup with music and stuff like that, because they didn't come out with any concealers or any powder products, to be honest. I just put on some bronzer on my eyelid as eyeshadow, and then on my face obviously, and then powder. And my skin is still looking great. Thank you so much for that. Next, I'm gonna use the jelly eye shimmers. There are 6 shades and they're $10. So here are all the shades. I'll insert like pictures and videos and stuff of everything, by the way. I should have been doing that already, but these are jelly to powder type of consistency. I didn't mention that in the video. I was kind of all over the place, but they are applied as like a jelly, like cream eyeshadow almost, and then they dry as a powder. So if you touch your eye after, there will be like sparkle coming out because it's like eyeshadow technically. And a few of these aren't the most pigmented. Confetti I had issues with. It was a little hard to get anything but sparkle showing up. It was more of a glittery type consistency. For those, I would honestly recommend all of them except Confetti, just because it didn't show up the way I thought it would. It wasn't as pigmented as the other ones. It is a really pretty shadow in the packaging, but it just didn't come off that way, especially in swatches. That's why like nothing really shows up in swatches that much, but they are really subtle. I would recommend Bright Idea and Starry Sky the most. I think those are hits. Also about to show y'all some swatches, but I do not think that swatches are the most productive way to see how these formulas really look on your skin and like on your eyes. I don't think that swiping shows, it doesn't do any good for these products. The swatches aren't like terrible or anything, but they definitely don't show the pigment in a lot of these. I do think that Confetti just isn't very good overall, but Starry Sky and Bright Idea are insanely pretty, and the swatches just don't do it justice. So yeah, but it just gives you kind of an idea of what they look like in the sun, but not on your eye. Like, it looks completely different on your eye. It just, I don't know how to explain it. For this look, I'm gonna use Bright Idea and Confetti. They are these two. Confetti is more glittery, and the other one is a little bit more shimmery. It's like a champagne-y color. I'm gonna use Confetti more on the outer corner and the Bright Idea on the inner corner because it's a little lighter. So it definitely is like a jelly consistency. They didn't lie. Very shimmery. It did say that there was no fallout, and so far I'm not seeing any. And that is Bright Idea. She kind of stole the show. Now let's do Confetti. I'm gonna do smoky eyeliner with eyeshadow, so you can't stop me, sorry. I'm gonna go put on my lashes and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is the completed look. Sorry, I moved the camera, it was kind of annoying, but I used the lip oil in Extra Glaze, and then I also put the cheek tint Dream on top of that, so it's like a little cute glossy moment. Overall, like, the consistency throughout the quality is really good. I'm a little disappointed in the shade range in the cheek tints and the foundation range. It's hard to recommend it when I know that there won't be shades for some people, you know, but if they do have your shade, I would recommend it because it's really good, and I really do recommend the lip oils. I didn't mention, but those are also $9 and they're available in 6 shades. There's these. There's one more that I gave to my friend, but they're all really pretty shades. But those are that. Basically, overall, again, I do recommend you trying this out, especially the skin tint if they have it in your shade. The formula is really good. The lip oils I also would recommend, and I would definitely recommend the cheek and lip tints. Those are amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. So, yeah.